Hello, hello طلال Amal. How are you today? This is the English session, and today we are going to study Macmillan book 2. Okay, and it's a reading lesson, Unit 4, Lesson 2, which is a reading lesson. Okay, and the title is Animals in the Gobi Desert. Animals in the Gobi Desert. Animals in the Gobi Desert. Okay, Gobi Desert is a place, okay, in Asia. It's a desert. You know, desert. It's a very huge place, and it's full of sand, and it's in the day or in the day it's very hot, and at night it's very cold. Okay, let's see what we have in the new words. What can you see in the picture? The title is Animals in the Gobi Desert. So the picture is talking about the title. So it's a desert. You can see a very huge place which is full of sand, and you can see some kinds of animals, and you can see tents. You know the word tent? This is a tent, a place in the desert the people can live in, and you can see rocks on the ground and so on. Okay, let's see the new vocabulary. The first word is bacterian camel. Bacterian camel. Bacterian camel. Bacterian camel. Bacterian camel is a kind of camels. Okay, you can see this picture now. Okay, this is the bacterian camel, and as you see, it has two humps. Two humps. This place, okay, this place called hump. And bacterian camels have two humps. Okay. So bacterian camel is a camel with two humps on his back. A camel with two humps on his back. Okay, as you see in this picture. It's not a normal camel. Okay. Bacterian camel. Bacterian camel. 2. Herdsman. 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 Herdsman, someone who looks after a herd of animals as his job. Someone who looks after a herd of animals as his job. Herd of animals means a group of animals. A group of animals. Okay, so herdsman, someone who looks after a herd of animals or a group of animals as his job. This is his job. Okay, again, herdsman. 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 Okay, and this is the picture of herdsman. Okay, someone, as you see here, he looks after a group of animals. Okay. Gazelle. 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 The gazelle is a small brown animal similar to a deer. A small brown animal similar to a deer. What's deer? As you see in this picture. This is called gazelle. 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 Okay? But I think gazelle's horns are taller than the deer. Okay? A small brown animals similar to a deer, as you see in this picture, and it's called gazelle. It's called gazelle. Okay, next. 4. Snow leopard, snow leopard, snow leopard, leopard. Okay. A large wild mammal that has gray fur with black spots. A large wild mammal that has gray fur with black spots. Again, a large wild mammal that has gray fur with black spots. Okay, this is the snow leopard. It's very cute. It's a kind of a cat family. Okay, it's one kind of a cat or cat families. Okay, it's like a cat, a large wild mammal that has gray fur, as you see, with black spots. Okay, snow leopard, snow leopard. Okay, next, 5. Humps, humps. In the beginning I explained this word. Hump singular and humps is the plural. Okay, what humps? A hump is a large round part on the back of an animal. A large round part on the back of an animal. As I said, the Bactrian camel has two humps, has two large round parts on his back, a large round part on his back, on the back of an animal. Okay, and this is the hump, as you see. Okay, this part is the hump. Okay, 6. Fur, fur. I think all of you know this word. Fur, the soft hair that covers the body of some animals, like the cat, and most of you have cats in your home, I think. Fur means the soft hair that covers the body of some animals, some, not all of the animals. The soft hair, it's soft. Okay, the soft hair that covers the body of some animals, and this is the fur, as you can see on the cats or tigers, for example, or the snow leopards, as we said. Okay, okay, next, yak, yak, yak. It's an animal. It's a strong animal. Yak. Yak is a large mammal like an ox with long hair and horns. Yak is a large mammal like an ox with long hair and horns. Okay, it's like ox, but it has long hair and long horns. It's one of the cow family. Okay, it's one of the cow families. A large mammal like an ox with long hair and horns. Okay, let's see its picture. Yes, this is a cow, a yak. Okay, it's very strong animal. Okay, as you see, it has long horns and long hair. It looks like an ox. Okay, cool. Next, wild, wild, wild. Wild means not raised by humans. They find their own food. Wild means not raised by humans. They find their own food. Okay, wild means if you described an animal as it's wild, so it's not, or it doesn't depend on humans to eat, like cats. Okay, cat can't eat without you. You have to bring her or feed her. Okay, her or it, the cat, I mean. Okay, So the cat, it's a pet, pet, P-E-T, pet, not wild. Wild is like lions, like you see next, you will know that gazelles are wild. They can find their own food, and of course lions and crocodiles, etc. So we have two kinds of animals, wild and pets. Wild and pets, okay? The pets like dogs, like cats, etc. But wild is, they are not raised by humans. They don't depend on humans. They find their own food. Okay, like this picture, we have, as you see, crocodiles and lions. They are wild. They are wild. Okay. Leap, leap, leap. Okay. Leap means a long, quick jump. A long, quick jump. Okay. Leap means jump. It's a jump, but it's a long and quick. A long, quick jump. Okay. As you see, this man is leaping. Okay. Leap, leap. Okay. Of course, leap here, you can use it as a noun and you can use it as a verb. Okay, the man leaps, or he's making a leap, or a long leap, as etc. Okay, so leap means a long, quick jump. A long, quick jump. Okay, next. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Hunt means to catch and kill animals. To catch and kill animals. Hunt means to catch, it's a verb, and kill animals. Okay, see this picture, he hunts an animal, he hunts animals. Okay, this is a hunter, hunter who hunts animals. So hunt means to catch and kill animals. Okay, he's killing now the animal, he's hunting an animal. Okay, hunt, hunt. So now it's the time to listen, okay, to the reading, our reading lesson, without looking at your books. Okay, just listen now, just listen. Okay, start.
Track 18, Unit 4. Animals in the Gobi Desert. Herd animals. The herdsmen in the Gobi Desert look after thousands of sheep, goats, camels, and yaks. In the spring, they take their herds of animals up the hills to the new grass. In the autumn, they go down to the valley again. These herdsmen take their tents with them. They load pieces of the tent onto the camels. They carry the heavy loads on their backs. Camels are as strong as yaks. Bactrian camel. This camel can live in the desert for many weeks without food or water. It lives off the fat in its humps and water in its body. When a camel fills up with water, it drinks 150 litres, 30 gallons. It can drink all this in 10 minutes. It can eat plants with sharp thorns and spiky leaves. Bactrian camels have long, thick hair in winter. In the summer, their winter coats drop off. There are not many wild camels in the Gobi Desert. Most of them are looked after by herdsmen. Wild animals. These are gazelles. They are wild animals. This means that they find their own food. People do not take them to new grass. They are very fast animals. A new baby gazelle cannot walk at all. After 1 or 2 days, it can jump. When it is 10 days old, it can leap at 40 kilometers per hour. That is faster than a man can run. An adult gazelle leaps across the desert at more than 60 kilometers per hour. It is faster than a snow leopard. The snow leopard. There are 4,000 to 7,000 snow leopards in the world. About 1,000 live in the mountains of the Gobi Desert. They hunt alone for wild sheep and goats. They hide among the rocks and small bushes. Snow leopards never attack people. In winter, the snow lies deep, and the snow leopard's light grey fur helps it to hide. In the past, men hunted snow leopards for their beautiful fur, but now these animals are protected.
Okay, now let's read every passage and point to the words, okay? Let's start.
Track 18, Unit 4. Animals in the Gobi Desert.
Your books now, okay?
Herd animals. The herdsmen in the Gobi Desert look after thousands of sheep, goats, camels, and yaks. In the spring, they take their herds of animals up the hills to the new grass. In the autumn, they go down to the valley again. These herdsmen take their tents with them. They load pieces of the tent onto the camels. They carry the heavy loads on their backs. Camels are as strong as yaks.
Okay, very good. Next.
Track 18.
We're talking about the
Bactrian camel.
Point.
This camel can live in the desert for many weeks without food or water. It lives off the fat in its humps and water in its body. When a camel fills up with water, it drinks 150 litres, 30 gallons. It can drink all this in 10 minutes. It can eat plants with sharp thorns and spiky leaves. Bactrian camels have long, thick hair in winter. In the summer, their winter coats drop off. There are not many wild camels in the Gobi Desert. Most of them are looked after by herdsmen.
Okay, this is the second one. Let's see the third one. Wild animals. What can you see in this picture? Do you remember this animal's name? What's the name of this animal? Gazelle. Very good. Okay, let's see. Point to the
Wild
words.
animals. These are gazelles. They are wild animals. This means that they find their own food. People do not take them to new grass. They are very fast animals. A new baby gazelle cannot walk at all. After 1 or 2 days, it can jump. When it is 10 days old, it can leap at 40 kilometers per hour. That is faster than a man can run. An adult gazelle leaps across the desert at more than 60 kilometers per hour. It is faster than a snow leopard.
Okay, let's see the last one. Last passage. It's talking about the snow leopard. The snow leopard. Let's listen.
The snow leopard. There are 4,000 to
picture?
7,000 snow leopards in the world. About 1,000 live in the mountains of the Gobi Desert. They hunt alone for wild sheep and goats. They hide among the rocks and small bushes. Snow leopards never attack people. In winter, the snow lies deep, and the snow leopard's light grey fur helps it to hide. In the past, men hunted snow leopards for their beautiful fur, but now these animals are protected.
Now, I'm going to read and explain the words, okay, and the lesson as a whole. Okay, so listen careful now. The title, as we said, Animals in the Gobi Desert. We said that Gobi Desert is a place in Asia. It's a desert, okay, and it has people and animals. Okay, it has people and animals. They live there. Okay, so herd animals, herd animals. We said that herd means group. Herd means group. The herdsmen, the plural of herdsman, in the Gobi Desert look after thousands of sheep, goats, camels, and yaks. So the animals which are in the desert, in the Gobi Desert, sheep, goats, camels, and yaks. Okay, and of course, sheep, it's singular and plural. There is nothing called sheeps. It's sheep, singular as a singular noun and a plural noun. So, in the spring, you know this season, spring, you can see grass everywhere and you can see flowers on the trees. So in the spring, they take their herds of animals up the hills. You know the hills, the hill like mountain, okay, to the new grass. So there is new grass on the hill or on the hill in the spring, okay. But in the autumn, you know the season of autumn, I think it's like the opposite of spring, okay. You can see the leaves of the trees falling on the ground. So in the autumn, they go down to the valley again. They go back to the valley because there is no grass, okay, on the hill. These herdsmen take their tent. Tent means this word called tent that you can live in. It's something made of clothes, okay? So these herdsmen take their tents with them. They load pieces of the tent onto the camels. They put this, you see this picture? This man load the piece of tent on the Bactrian camel. Okay? And they carry the heavy loads on their backs. So the camels carry the heavy loads on their backs. Camels are as strong as yaks. Camels are as strong as yaks. Here we are making a comparison between camels and yaks because they have the same strength. Okay, the camel is as strong as yak. Okay. Okay, let's see the next one. Bactrian camel. Okay, we knew that this kind of animals or this kind of camels have two humps on their backs. Okay, let's read. This camel can live in the desert for many weeks without food or water. Okay, it lives off the fat in its humps and water in its body. So this camel can put the fat in its humps, and water in its whole body. Okay. When a camel fills up with water, it drinks 150 liters. It means 30 gallons. 150 liters. It's very, very much water. Okay? It can drink all this in just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay? 150 liters of water. It can drink all of these amount of water. It's very much water in just 10 minutes. Okay? He's It's amazing. It can eat plants with sharp thorns and spiky leaves. Okay, it can eat plants with sharp thorns and spiky leaves. Okay, that we, and I think nobody can eat sharp things and spiky leaves of tree. Okay, so it can eat this kind of plants. Bactrian camels have long, thick hair in winter. Bactrian camels have long, thick hair in winter. Okay, of course, to keep it warm. Okay, but in the summer, their winter coats drop off. In the summer, it's very hot. This coat, okay, drop off. There are not many wild camels in the Gobi Desert, but most of them are looked after by herdsmen. This kind of Bactrian camel looked after by herdsmen. Okay, next, wild animals. Wild animals. Wild animals. These are gazelles. These are gazelles. They are wild animals. They are wild animals. So, what's the meaning of the word wild animals? This means that they find their own food. It means that these gazelles, can find their own food. People do not take them to new grass. These gazelles know the way to eat, the way to their grass. Okay, people do not take them to new grass to eat. Okay, they can go and find their own food. Why? Because they are a wild animal. They are wild animals. They are very fast animals. They are very fast animals. A new baby gazelle, a new baby gazelle cannot walk at all. After 1 or 2 days, it can jump. After 1 or 2 days, it can jump. The baby gazelle. When it's 10 days old, just 10 days old, gazelle can leap at 40 kilometers per hour. These kind of animals, gazelles, when it's 10 days old, it can leap at 40 kilometers per hour or kilometers per hour. That's faster than a man can run. Okay, this 10-day old gazelle can leap faster than a man can run. Okay, it's very amazing. But an adult gazelle leaps across the desert at more than 60 kilometers per hour. Again, the adult gazelle leaps across the desert at more than 60 kilometers or kilometers per hour. It's faster than a snow leopard. The gazelle is faster than a snow leopard. Okay, let's see the snow leopards. This picture, this is the snow leopard. It has a gray fur and black spots. There are 4,000 to 7,000 snow leopards in the world. Just from 4,000 to 7,000 snow leopards in the world. About 1,000 live in the mountains of the Gobi Desert. They hunt alone for wild sheep and goats. You know the word hunt. Do you remember the word hunt is a verb? It means to kill the animals. Yes, they hunt alone to eat, of course. They hunt alone for wild sheep and goats. They hide among the rocks and small bushes. They hide among the rocks and small bushes. Okay, so why are they hiding? They hide because they they hunt. Okay, before hunting an animal, they should hide among the rocks to attack the animals, and behind they hide among or behind the rocks and small bushes. Snow leopards never attack people. Okay, this kind of animals never attack people. Okay, so don't worry. In winter, the snow lies deep, and the snow leopard's light gray fur helps it to hide. Okay, so its fur helps him in winter to hide. In the past, men hunted snow leopards for their beautiful fur. Now these animals are protected. Do you know why? Why these animals are protected? Why are they animals? Are their animals protected? Because we don't have a lot of them. We have just 4,000 to 7,000 snow leopards in the world now, so they have to be protected. Okay? Do you have any question? I think this lesson reading is finished, so we are going to answer some questions, and you are going to answer them alone. So ask any question that you want. Okay, so let's see the exercise. Choose the correct answer from between the brackets. This is the choose question. Number 1. Sheep, goats, snow leopards aren't herd animals. Sheep, goats, snow leopards are not herd animals. So one of these two choices is a wild animal. Which one? Very good. Snow leopards. So snow leopards are not herd animals. Okay, let's see next. Camels have humps, fur, eyelashes to carry fat and water. Camels have humps, fur, eyelashes to carry fat and water. So camels keep fat and water in their eyelashes or humps? Yes, of course. The answer is humps. Very good. 3. Gazelles, sheep, cows are wild animals. Gazelles, sheep, cows are wild animals. Which one is wild animals? Cows? No, of course. Sheep? Of course, no. Gazelles. Okay. Gazelles are wild animals, as we studied. Number 4. Herd, zoo, wild animals find their own food. Of course, wild. Herd animals, no. Zoo animals, no, of course. Wild animals find their own food. Okay. 5. Snow leopard has gray eyes, humps, fur, helps it to hide. Do snow leopards have humps? Of course, no. So humps it's not the correct answer. Eyes helps them to hide? Of course, no. It's fur, of course. So next answer is fur. Snow leopards has gray fur, helps it to hide. Very good. Next, Bactrian camel or snow leopard or gazelle has two humps to store or keep fat and water. Which one that have which one here that has two humps? Bactrian camels, of course. So next one is Bactrian camels. Next, 7. An adult gazelles can hunt or attack or leap across the desert at more than 60 kilometers per hour. Leap, very good. What's the meaning of leap? It's a verb and a noun. It's a long quick jump, as we studied. A long quick jump. Okay, next, number 8. Yaks are herd or wild or small animals. Yes, yaks are small. No, of course, no. So it's wild. They can find their own food. No, they are not. Of course, they are herd animals. They are herd animals. Okay. 9. Lions walk or hunt or run animals to eat. Of course, hunt. Hunt means to kill animals to eat. Okay. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you next session, inshallah. Bye.